Women's Day, and also we do have a lined up epic show for you guys at home, and also we're definitely going to be having a blast one, talking from musical groups to having government people right here on our grey couch, and also we do have some academics that are definitely doing well within Izifundo Zabo. And yes, you guys are going to be getting all of that right here on the Hangout. And yes, it is Uzinhle. I'm definitely going to be with you from this minute of 3:30 until the last one, which will be 4:30, and also bringing you all the awesomeness. And also please do make sure that you guys definitely check us out as well on the Free Vision Play app, which is an app you can be able to download onto your mobile device and watch us wherever you are at, and also catch up on all our past episodes of every other show that we have on the station. And also let us hang out. Beautiful people, as I have said and also mentioned to you guys, if you got to miss that one, today we do have the mayor, the deputy mayor rather, right here on the grey couch, and also we'll be having a conversation with him because we've heard that he is a golfer, and also we want to hear in terms of how is he involved into this charity that is going to be happening on the 7th of November. And to you beautiful people, let us welcome the big man right here on the Hangout. Mr. Welcome. Nijana Mhlanhla?
I'm awesome. Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Lovely stuff, Deputy. And also now, let us get to talk. We're not going to talk about all the social issues that we're facing, but today we are going to be talking about the Golf Day and also talking about your involvement into that. Let us get to talk about it, and also why this certain charity, and also why decide to be part of it.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you said in your intro I'm a golfer, not a good golfer. I do love the game of golf, but the game doesn't love me back that much. But what I can say is that for the last 19 years, we've had this Golf Day with being our partners being, the municipality's partners being the Mark Hedbush Foundation. And yes, it's been successful. I think last year we had our most successful year. The Mark Hedbush Foundation, it's always to do with early child development. That's our the main focus. That's where all the money goes towards. And last year we managed to raise an awesome amount of money, which was R1 million. We're going to try and get there again this year. That's why we are here, to encourage people, encourage golfers. Please, I think we've got like 3 or 4 balls left. This morning it was 6. Nice. But yeah, we are looking at the full field on the day. It's a very exciting day. It's a very fun format. It's a day that we use to hang out with business people. Our sponsors, as you can see, is Engine. That's one of our sponsors. The others being Standard Bank, ABSA, as well as Sanlam, AdReach, as well as Old Mutual. And there's a host of other smaller sponsors, but those are our major sponsors. The idea this year is to have the libraries in Motherwell and Zwede refurbished so that our communities, our children can use it again. Libraries play a very, very big role, especially in our poorer communities where children cannot study on their own or study in silence and so forth.
Lovely stuff, Deputy. And also now, when it comes to having to or rather focus our main goal into uplifting the younger ones, the early child development programs, how important it is not only for the government but also for everyone to be able to have a hand into making sure that even on the foundation phase, those kids are well taken care of for when they are going to higher grades as well. Exactly.
We see the social ills that you referred to earlier. It only manifests itself later on in life. It's important that we try and assist, especially in the poor communities. As I said earlier, the childhood development is something that's very close to my heart. Normally, it's the mayor that sits here. I actually volunteered to the mayor, please, if you are busy, allow me to run with this project to assist the Mark Hedbush Foundation in raising money, hopefully again, like I said earlier, in excess of R1 million. But yes, to see children struggling in your foundation phases, grade 1, grade 2, it's not a nice thing. What often happens is that these children that struggle in the foundations phases, they later drop out of school, and we've heard about the high dropout rate that we have in our schools and in the poorer areas. So yes, that is where we feel that is where we want to make the biggest impact.
Lovely stuff. And also now let us get to talk about you being on that golf course. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you? Because you said that you're not a good golfer, but you are a golfer.
No, I'm a very average golfer. My handicap says it as well. I think my handicap now is a 10 index. So many people make fun of the fact that I'm a 10 after so many years. I've been playing the game for 30 years, but I absolutely love the game. And we also have some young people playing the game on the day. And what the children learn about the game, or what the game teaches them, is that this is where gentlemen come together to have fun, to relax, to talk business. And we're a different breed. Golfers are a different breed. And after the game, it's take off the hat, shake hands, go to the clubhouse, have a meal, have a drink, take off your hat when you're in the clubhouse. Those kind of small little things, etiquette we call it. And you see a different child from the time the child starts playing golf. If you look at that child a year or so later, you wouldn't say that's the same child. So all of that regarding the game of golf is just beautiful to see it. The chirping, the light-hearted moments we have on the golf course. It's just a fun day, and it makes you forget about all your other problems, especially at home with a wife or so. I'm not married, by the way.
And also now, you mentioned earlier on that there's about 4 balls left. And also for people that would love to also have a hand and also to sign up as well, how does that go? And also how can they get to be part of such programs as well?
Yes, they can certainly get hold of the Mark Hedbush Foundation. Like I said, there's only about 4 balls left, 3 to 4 balls left. So before, in the format of the day, I think I should talk about that as well. It's a better ball competition, which is a fun competition. So it's whoever scores the most points between you and your partner. So you partnered with someone. So it's not all about you, but you also depend on somebody. Sometimes it's the player who's not the one who's that good at golf, who comes through for the better player in the partnership. So yeah, we are encouraging more sponsors. There are still holes available to sponsor as well, and they please get in contact with the Mark Hedbush Foundation if they'd like to sponsor.
Lovely stuff, sir. And also now we do know that the Mark Hedbushman, its main mission is to basically try and uplift the education system, and also uplifting and also rather focusing their shifting their focus rather to the young and also child development. So now let us get to talk in terms of how important it is for also other foundations to also be able to take that route and also to have such calls, especially to the government and also to other organizations, that they can be able to help them into making sure that whatever initiative that they have gets to be at the standard that the Mark Hedbushman has right now.
Yeah. Look, the Mark Hedbush Foundation has recognized that this is the small impact that they can make. But you're referring to your question, or answering the question about all the other foundations. I've played in many charity games. And if everybody can just come along, people like that's got the same heart as Mr. Mark Hedbush, who's a golf fanatic, he's a fitness fanatic, their whole family, the whole Hedbush family are fitness fanatics. Just not so long ago, this year's Comrades Marathon, I think there were about 6 generations of in the whole family participated. So I think Mark Hedbush came first in his class across the whole country. And so the family right down, I think Mark is now plus 70 already. But certainly he's still a fanatical sports person, still takes part in marathons all over the world for that matter. But yes, if everybody can come along to make a well-rounded child at the end, to help with the education of a child, the development of a child, all of that comes together. Then at the end of the day, people like myself, who's the deputy mayor, or police out there, don't sit with the social ills that we're sitting with today.
Lovely stuff, Deputy. And also, before I let you go, for the people to hear from your mouth, let us get to talk about the date and also the venue, the golf course. Where is it going to be happening?
Yes.
That's your camera.
The golf day is happening on the 7th of November. 7th of November, it's a Friday. Please come out and enjoy the Friday with us. We'll have a supper as well, and then we'll have plenty of refreshments. We normally have a party till late into the night. It's why some of the people always come back and come and participate in this golf day. It's on the 7th of November this year, 2025, and we'll be playing at PE Golf Club, a beautiful golf club, one of my favorite golf clubs in Nelson Mandela Bay.
Lovely stuff. So thank you so much for joining us right here on the Hangout. And to you beautiful people, aweko amanye amazwi and is out in Dibe now right after the government has spoken. What we're going to do is we're going to take a short quick ad break, but because when we're coming back with Ligato. Don't you go nowhere.
What's good, hangers? And yes, we are still live on the show. As Zinhle has just said that we've got a variety. Now, the International Science Fair was recently held at the Wits University up in Johannesburg. And as senior representatives, from the streets of Motherwell, that's a very well-renowned Upper Ekbecha, Imaspatane Senior Secondary School. We are joined by Petronella. Mona Sisi, welcome.
Hi, Buddy. How are you? I'm very good.
First of all, congratulations on taking part on the expo. That must mean quite a lot to you.
Yeah, it is. And I'm very happy that I could represent my nation, my country, and where I come from.
Yes. So, how does it feel, or rather, let me start by asking firstly, how did the selection process go to be part of the fair?
I would say selection was quite a process because you start at school where you have to get picked first, and then you move on to the district where you are selected to stand for the regionals, which means Motherwell. So I first represented for Motherwell, then I got position 1 even there. Then moved on to the regionals where I got it was a gold medal, and I got the top category, and by that I was happy. Then when I was told you're selected for the internationals, I was like, okay,
what?
Okay, it's coming.
Let me go represent.
Yeah, and also happy that I could do something.
Yes. Now, I want us also to talk about the support that you get at school as well. So, before, did you know anything about the competition, or Mhlambi, did you get support Mhlambi from eskoleni? Was there someone Mhlambi or when I went in the research?
Yes, I did. I first heard about this program, or say it's in program from school when I was doing grade 8, and as grade 8s who are so mischievous and I was so curious about what is this thing, what is this thing, and like, let me explore, like I'm a curious person. I love to do something that just on the table. So I went there, and obviously I didn't win, but I was like, okay, next day is still there, and my teachers always said no, even if you fail, take it as one step of knowing what is wrong. Try to improve it. And that's how I took it. And I took part again in 2022 because I started in 2021. And I still didn't win anything. And I would say I was about to give up. But my teachers came again and said, no, you have this. Then when I attended in grade 11, that's when I was selected to go to ISF. So this year is my second year.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, okay, so this was possible. I just needed to push.
Genje is your playground.
Yeah, it's a playground now.
I love to hear it. So a lot of people, I mean, even my age, at my time of being in high school, I never, like your peers, they always don't talk about science, or it's not the cool thing to do. Why the choice to focus on science and to love science kangaka?
I would say my curiosity led me there, because to just go with the flow.
Yes.
I'm one person that loves curiosity. So whenever I see something that gets my attention, I just go with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then also you're part of the ESCOM Expo. Tell us more about that.
The ESCOM Expo, this year is their 45th anniversary.
Oh, okay.
So it has been there since 45 years ago. And I would say they are lovely people. They always encourage us as learners to take part in science. Because it's not only science, it's STEM. Even if you are doing technology, engineering, you have to be part of there.
Yes.
So they don't choose children that are doing only science.
Yeah.
So even if you are doing math lit or doing any subject like technology, you are able to take part, because what it takes is just that curiosity. That what if.
What if.
What
Very
if.
important. La what if.
So if we have that what if, just go and do more research on that what if.
Action. I love your spirit.
Yeah.
I love your spirit. Now we do know that whereby now Nati as the outside world we are focusing, because what are the 5 tips that you can give matrix right now in order to better their focus journey in terms of studying and preparing for their exams?
I think the 5 tips that worked for me was time management first.
Okay.
Because I could see that as much as I'm a curious person, I need to have time management on my books as well.
Yes.
So you have to be having time management and try different study tips each term, because if you see this study tip that I'm using is not working, try another one, because I usually used to cram, but now I feel like cramming is not a good thing, because if you forget even one word, everything is flushed out. So I would say cramming is not a good idea. So try to read maybe 2 weeks before going to exams. Then the third one that I would say is stay cool. Like, don't rush. I know we tend to panic a lot. We're not like, okay, I'm writing tomorrow, maths is coming. By that moment, everything that we have worked hard for just get flushed. And the fourth one.
What's the fourth one?
The fourth
this one sounds difficult. Tell me about the fourth one.
The fourth one is a dangerous one.
Okay.
Okay, we have to, I don't know how to say it because it's a lot. Okay, I would say try to use TikTok.
Okay.
And many people say, why do you use a phone when you're studying?
Yes.
We are different students, because I tend to learn better with my phone on my side. Because if I listen to my teacher like face to face, I won't understand you. So, but when I listen to TikTok, because we know all those challenges, we know them by head. So it is easier when you are listening to someone on social media. So you get to grasp easily. That's
actually very interesting that you're mentioning social media as a way to help you study, because a lot of parents might think that you are TikTok, focus and stuff. That's very important for you to mention there as well. And then your 5th tip, what's your 5th tip?
My 5th tip is just eat healthy, avoid junk food.
It will block. To keep that tasting.
It will block your mind. You see those oily things, they're dangerous for you.
Now, also, as much as you are into science, I mean, you've got taste in chess. You love poetry as well. Tell us about that as well, that love for poetry.
I'll say my love for poetry started when I was young. I was one person that used to isolate herself from the world. But then my only way to express myself was through the pen and the book. So that's when I figured out I do have a talent in poetry, and I do love poetry. And one day I want to be out there having my own book where I'll be writing stories that are untold.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Now, also, we do know, obviously, there are some challenges that you do face, especially looking at coming from an environment, like in a Motherwell. As a student from a Motherwell and Yasemas Patsane, what are some of the challenges that you as a student and other students that you think are facing in terms of meeting the gap to move forward in life or to be able to reach their goals?
I would say in Motherwell, we have a bigger problem as students, because we have many taverns surrounding us. So in this time of studying, it's crucial for those people that have taverns to reduce their noise pollution, but it's not possible because on their side, it's their side of business. So we can't force them to do that. And also, I think the whole world knows that mother is prone to crime.
Yes.
And that is one danger that us as students are facing, because you might be going to school. Okay, I have my phone and all my information are in that phone. Then by the time that I reach school, my phone is gone. So that means all the information that I was working on is gone. So, and it will leave us, I would say, in distress. So I won't be able to focus at school. So that means it's not only affecting me mentally, but it's also affecting my academics.
So then I guess my question would be, what would you then encourage your peers to do, knowing that there's these challenges? Which ways, like main ways that they can obviously try and better umphakathi wabo and to better their future as well?
I think if us as the youth or as learners try to do a campaign, we could go around those taverns and tell them our concern in a polite way, because we tend to shout at them, and you know, when you're being shouted at, everything goes haywire. So if we try to explain to them as students that this is the problem we are facing, and we know even those people that are working in taverns are really awaiting our results right now. So we could tell them that let this be a 50-50 game. You want better results, so why not try to meet us halfway? Then we can be able to have smooth results.
Cool beans, man. Thank you very much for joining us, Petronella. And once again, congratulations on being able to take part in that science fair there. We are rooting for you. We wish you all the best with your matric. Through the grapevines that life is looking great on your side. That was Petronella telling us the challenges that they face as students, and also why the love for science. And Jong Banje representative Maspatsani in Motherwell, how she views El Klesha Bakula ngalo ngoku. Okwangoku hangers senamakyala man, so see you after these. From golf days to science fairs. Right now, we are moving right into entertainment with a multi-award winning music group. I'm talking about the one, the only Legato SA. Gentlemen. Welcome to the Hangout. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. So, before we get to the spicy part, the nice part, I want us to talk about the Legato, where the Legato started, how it started.
Legato, it's a group of 6 gents. We're friends that grew up together up at Kabeja in Port Elizabeth. So we started singing at a very young age. I think we were about 8 or 9. Through the inspiration of our fathers who used to sing together as well.
Oh, wow.
So that's how we actually got together, and it was just in the genes, I guess, because we took it from them.
Nice, what a nice
PR.
What a very nice PR answer. So it's generational way.
It is.
So your father's knowing oh, that's really interesting. And then you guys decided to take the baton and run with it.
Sure.
But we took it and won awards.
Oh, okay. Clock it. Now, you know, a lot of people will then say, oh, but Legato says it's only gospel. And then others will say, no, but it says it's like Afro-pop. Do you guys prescribe to one genre or the various genres? Obviously, it's a very versatile musical group.
No, but it depends on the type of, if we are given a scope. For instance, when we do the overseas gigs and stuff, we are already given these are the types of songs that you guys do. When we come back to South Africa, we know, and we are very much intentional that, okay, we want to target Amasabata. Now we want to cross over and do commercial gospel. Now, no, we want to do jazz. So it depends on the scope. For instance, our debut album, which is coming up, maybe we'll talk about it later. It has a bit of crossover when it comes to just the message. So to answer your question, it depends on intention here at that specific time, because we always have like projects and time sets for the projects. So yeah. Talking about that fluidity, how do you guys find that fluidity in terms of transitioning between the different genres? Let's say Masiti, you guys have got a week of performances and they are different performances. How do you find, are there certain preparations that are done prior in terms of vocal warm-ups, or in terms of, how does it go? Because another thing that helped us was I call it the boot camp that we went to, which was the Sing of South Africa.
Okay.
There we were literally given a day or two to finish a song, which is very difficult. So it helped us, and I think creativity to some extent, because it's a muscle where you need to we practice uchime all the time, so that when you get to the positions, it comes in like with second nature. I don't know if I'm answering your question, but it helped us in we sing off, because now we are able to transition quickly when it comes to timing and set year too. So it's very simple like that now. It's years and years of it's years and years and weeks and months of
prep work, training,
yes,
as a falsetto.
Yes, now it's very easy now. I would say it's very easy now.
Now, as much as ningaba seqhubeka ni representa iqhubeka,
the United States of
unkhawulezele wangqamela wathi international desire.
Of course, man.
You guys have traveled the world, and you are traveling the world currently as well. There's a contract that you guys have as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we've had an opportunity. It's a blessing, and amen. I don't know how to explain this thing, but we've had one of the very few acts that have had opportunities of being able to travel overseas. We've done Spain, we've done Portugal, we've done Cape Verde, we've done Turkey, and currently now we are in talks with other places just to help broaden up the brand overseas. So
So as much as you guys are singers, but you're building a brand as well, let's talk a bit about the business aspect of this as well. What are the challenges that you guys are facing currently, especially because I should think that now there's the paperwork, there's everything. How are you guys dealing with that?
Actually, that's a great question, because it's very relevant to where we are right now currently, because we are planning a show, and we've decided that for the past years we've been working as the band whenever it comes to doing stuff that we need to do for the band, but we realize as the brand is growing, it needs a lot more attention, and it needs people that are going to be expert in certain fields. So that's why we have that guy there that's shooting us right now.
Shout out to that guy
Shout out to that guy, CIA stylist, you know. So we are trying to build a brand, because we know it takes a lot of toll as musicians on us to actually, so focus on practice. Flights is the budget, so right now we are actually on the trial phase with the concert that we're having, of seeing how do we work when we have actually a team around us that's actually gonna support in the seasons. So it's a learning experience, but
definitely Tina Sibukele support, and now we do know that on the 15th of November, gentlemen, something big is happening. Can we know about that something big that's happening on the 15th of November?
Yeah, he knows.
Oh, he can speak?
Yeah, but really on the 15th of November, we're having a show at the Mandela Center, Mandela Bay Center, formerly known as Opera House.
Oh, okay.
Few acts are going to be there. We're also on a P ensemble, and a few others which you'll also see. But follow us on our social media platforms. You'll see most of the stuff.
And also, we are working with the Greenwood concert band. So we are trying to just tap into collaborations and work with other people just to help enhance our music and bring them into our community, because we believe we are now tapping into their community. So there's so many other acts outside of just us that are part of the concert. Some are flying in from Joburg.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be a beautiful
experience. We're going to have a good circle of entertainment on the 15th.
If you don't enjoy yourself, I will give you your money back. Jokes. Jokes.
Okay.
Jokes.
Okay, Miss Producer, my money's coming back.
I just said jokes.
And then also, there's the album. Can you talk about the album? Tell us about the album.
So yeah,
music director.
it's our first album. Yes, we are actually dropping our single entitled Uzositetelela very soon. I don't want to give you a date, but yeah, the album is just based on who we are, because now we believe we have something to say and something to put on the table, and we believe that it's an appreciation because we've won 2 awards, so it's just us giving back to the community for all the years of support, and it's long overdue.
Look, man, there's amazing work that you guys are doing on the 15th of November. Thina sabe sipha divile kuthiwa ninazo ne-influencer. Influencers zenu kuthiwa ziyaposta pha. And talking about posting, I do know that our lovely hangers, obviously, bafuna ukuxhumana nani, where can they find you on the social media platforms?
Okay, Legato SA on Instagram, Legato SA on TikTok, and we are also on Facebook, also Legato SA.
Awesome stuff. And then on the 15th, how much are the tickets? Where can they find the tickets?
Early bird has already been sold out. The 3 phases are sold out. 200 general tickets. VIP is 400.
Yeah, as always, they took it. Also,
VIP comes with a private listening session for the album, VIP parking, so many other things.
And maybe a young selfie with as VIP.
I mean, we don't consider ourselves as celebrities. I mean,
I knew Susan yes represent internationally. What do you mean? Hangers, you guys heard it from Legato saying that on the 15th of November, they are bringing you guys a very amazing collaborative concert, Ezabe Ilapa Mandela Bay Theatre, which is just up the road. Bazabe Beni Patele, an amazing evening there. And if you VIP, you get to take a selfie. But anyways, siyabulela kakhulu, siyanilandela, siyanisupporta, all the best. Hangers, Susana Makyala, see you after these. So Legato thinks that they are just surviving today. They're getting one segment. Because it's us. Because it's you guys. So we do know now, picking up the conversation rather, we obviously now, these singers, right? Now, in studio as well, guys, we do have the person who makes sure that they look good, that they dress good. Oh, Susibati, tell us your role in Legato. Let's talk about your role in Legato.
Okay, hi guys. Everyone at home. My name is Lipongo Sithole, known as Yag Stylist.
Yes.
I'm a stylist, marketing consultant. So I handle their image, basically.
Yes.
So the image when it comes to branding, the image when it comes to social media, marketing, PR, and wardrobe.
Okay.
So most musicians, they want to focus on the music.
Yes.
And they most times do not pay attention to everything that makes them musicians. That it's not just about singing and performing and so on. You have to brand yourself. People have to know when they see Legato.
Yes.
What does it mean? You know? So it's been very difficult, to be honest. You know, it's very difficult. It's not something easy because now, if you're a musician, you want a vehicle that will tell your story.
Yes.
You know, so that you can connect more with your listeners and your followers, and you can grow them. You see, so it's been a journey, but it's beautiful to work with these guys.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Also, we make his life very easy.
Well, we're about to find that out right now because I was gonna ask him right now as well. Indoba, obviously most managers, they usually work with one artist. Now you are dealing with the testosterone in needs. How do you, okay, I understand the now testosterone, but how do you deal with the testosterone in needs when there's ideas that you have to bounce off at them and they have to give you feedback on those ideas?
I mean, it's not easy, like, to be honest, because when you're working with 6 guys, you find that not all of them are in the same mindset sometimes.
Okay.
You know? So some people have to over-explain some things. Some people have to talk with them on the side and so on. But I believe that I'm very skilled as well, you know. So I have to find a way to get to them.
Okay.
You know.
Yes, because it's a group of people that you're dealing with.
It is. So I with him or with Michali, maybe with him I have to interpret something else another way.
Yes.
He won't understand it the same way as him, you know. So it's time consuming and it's boring sometimes, but that's where the magic is.
But at least ufike sikwazi ukunqoba.
So at least no konyamzama naye. Now I want to talk about that. How did the relationship start? So because normally people will say, oh no, I bumped into my manager at some tonton and then we decided to venture into this business. Or some will say, oh no, this manager said to me, I want to work with. How did the relationship, how was it established?
Okay, so...
He used to sing, by the way. He sings.
Oh, he used to sing?
Yeah, he used to sing. I think that's where it started in Gonzwe.
I don't sing.
let's hear how it started.
Okay, but I'll be honest, right? I'm a business-minded person.
Okay.
I always have a mind map if I want to do something. So I always looked up to these guys. They're much older than me.
Yeah.
So I'm very young, but you won't tell. So growing up at church, I looked up to them. So I was like, these guys, they need me.
Yeah.
But how do I position myself to be in the same space as them, so that they can notice what I can do,
nice.
and see the value I can provide.
So it was a bit of selling yourself, but also knowing your worth at the same time.
Yes.
I love to see it, love to hear it.
Yes.
Now, sir, we also do know that you are the musical director of the group as well. Let's get to talk about arranging that music and the work that goes into arranging that music.
Man, as I said earlier on, I'm currently finishing up my qualification in music.
Okay.
So now it's a bit easier to try and interpret what I have on my mind. And interpret it in ngendlela that they will understand. Because another factor that also assists us is that we're not only co-workers, but we're also friends, we're also brothers. So whenever I arrange or approach a composition, it's from that point of how do I then make it a family thing.
Yes.
So that whoever's listening to the music also feels the warmth of a family through song, through the message, through harmony, and through everything else. So that's one of the principal things that I try and look at. But now, how do I then turn this into one big thing that translates love, that translates hardship, that translates all these things that help people face life.
Now, one would say that if I've got the talent, it's fine. You've mentioned something very important.
No,
now
you
that
need to
you're
go to school. You need to work hard.
Finishing your qualification.
It's very important.
I want us to talk about that. How important it is to have the knowledge of that craft that you are busy honing.
Very, very important, very important. If you believe that you have a gift, you need to go and refine it, work on it. Going to school is not the only thing.
Yes.
Make sure you better your craft with information. It helps you shape, in music, it helps sharpen your ear. It helps with your creativity. I wrote a status that alluded to something like that early this week, that don't just I read books, okay. Don't just rely on your talent. You need to always make sure. I mean, we've been on in the game for probably 15 years.
Yeah.
Constantly working. So it's very much important to also allow yourself to absorb the information as much as you can, because it's going to help you shape whatever talent that you have. Nice.
Now, when it comes to also music arranging, does this mean as well within the album that is coming out that you take a very huge role or responsibility in arranging in terms of the tracks, in terms of the playlist?
We all do, actually. Milani has a song on the album, but it has to be organic, how the songs sound, because on the album we also have Grammy award winners on the album. Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay,
so
okay.
we want to know how features. Sorry, but we want to know how we position it so that from track 1 to track 10, it all makes sense. It's not just you listening to one song, the next song. It all has to tell a story. So everyone is involved. It's not just me who's arranging the set of the album. Everyone is involved on even the process of creating the album. Everyone is involved.
Okay. Now, the last thing that I want to ask before I let you guys go, obviously going to direct it to you. Now, in terms of the styling for the 15th of November, what can we expect as viewers, as the hangers? What can we expect?
I mean, these guys have just won a Crown Gospel Award.
Okay.
So you see that crown, you know. So I'm gonna dress them like kings, right? Nice. That's all that I'm gonna say.
Okay.
If you wanna see more, come to the show.
Oh, we'll be there with the content. So lastly, where can our hangers find you if they want to be styled or if they want your management services?
Okay, so on Instagram it's Siagi Stylist. On Facebook it's Libongo Sitole.
Okay.
On WhatsApp 074 048 72 98.
Okay. Cool. There you have it from Usiagi Stylist. They're telling you that Ike Iligato will be dressed and draped in the style of being a king. Yeah. But Ogangogu, see Sana Magyala, because Uzinhle Siyamkhumbula, she needs to come back so that we can take you through the gig guide for the rest of this weekend. So see you after these. And just like that, we are back. And obviously, Zinhle's next to me.
Back at it. Back at it.
We're going to jump right straight into it, Z, right? We've got the gig guide because Satanu Plaga, obvious, as usual.
Skora to weekend.
It's Skora to weekend, baby. Let's check out the gig guide. So the first one is the Lokshin Open, the Lokshin Baby, calling all local brands. We're opening the space for you. The Lokshin Baby Open Market is here, hosted at Tiger's Milk. If you've got a brand, a hustle, a story to tell, this is your stage. DM us to be part of the very first edition. Let's put local on the map. That will be on the 18th of August at Tiger's Milk. Tiger's Milk is a muffin on Main, right?
And also it's a vibey space, man. I love it. I love it so much.
They've got some nice food. I like their food.
Yeah. And also, there is going to be the Happy Fridays on the 17th of October, 2025. And also on the decks, there is going to be road traction over there. And also there is going to be bookings. And also in Dawiyoba Uzohlala P, you can also find it on the number that is on screen, which is 041 001 0040. And also that is also going to be happening at Tiger's Milk as well, on Moffat on Main. And also please do make sure that you guys check it out and also go and have Happy Fridays.
Sounds like a plan after work plan.
Yeah. After
I get it Black Imbala yona. Icho iti umgqibelo yayivake ngoku featuring DJ Sindo. DJ Sindo. One of my faves will be there, Umbasa Pro Kumnandi XS. It's hosted by Big Boy.
Beautiful.
Wow. That will be on Saturday, the 18th of October. So on the 18th of October, if our plans Black Imbala yakubiza iti umgqibelo.
Into the Itana is that all these gig guides as this call far away. We can.
Slap,
Definitely. And also we do have another gig guide that is coming up, which is the Wine Wednesday. It's happening today. And also it is happening at Black Impala. And also there's going to be Oris Brooks and also Nosnero there. And also it's being hosted by Leicester. I love him. I love the fact that now he's back into the game and also he's pushing
doing his thing.
Yes, he's back to taking his title and also his throne.
We're happy that you're back, Leicester. We're happy that you're back.
Yeah.
Well, that is our gig guide for today. Kora to weekend, as Zinhle likes saying it. For now, it's time for us to say goodbye. But first, do not remember to catch us at Mpumakapa TV on our social media platforms, and YouTube, it's at MPK. Also, there's a Free Vision Play app at Mpumakapa TV. You can find us there, Free Vision Play app. You can also, on the web, just say www.freevisionplay.co.za. Other than that, if you go to TikTok at ayabonga.makanya and Instagram, I am makanya_the official. Z, how about you?
People can simply find me on TikTok and also Instagram. It is _N, and also, without closing off the show, without mentioning this one, if you want to find yourselves on the Grey Couch, all you have to do is to send us an email with your demo, and also for us to be able to see and also why do you want to have this platform on this following email, which is info@mpumakapa.tv, info@mpumakapa.tv, and just like that, now Usmane on the Grey Couch. We have to say thank you so much for joining us.
Bye-bye.
On Friday. Take care and God bless.